the virus will continue to mutate if circulating, and it seems to continue to circulate, so it will for sure continue to mutate. So what we see is, according to our predictions, which have their limitations, which I can explain a bit later, but according to our mutations, there are a subsection of the positions in the proteins which are possible to mutate. Others would have some bad deleterious effect on the virus. So if you would have a mutation in these positions, probably the virus would have some serious problem. So if mutation appear there, probably by natural selection they are counter-selected and eliminated. But there are sites which, according to us, should be accessible for mutations for the virus, and which did not yet appear. And for instance, what is interesting in this context is that 3 of the sites which were in the receptor binding domain of the spike protein, so that's the part which docks actually to the human ACE2 receptor, and 3 of the sites which we predicted to be mutable and which were not present in prior variants of concern or variants of interest actually emerged in this Omicron. So Omicron is much more mutated than any other variant before. And it actually explored more of what we would expect to be the possibilities for mutations. But still, there are some sites which were not observed in strains so far. What we do is statistical modeling. And so this tells us that certain mutations have a higher probability to appear than others. If they appear really and when they appear and so on, that's basically based on the stochastic appearance of mutations. And so that's something we cannot predict. So we can actually, what we predict is mutability. So that's the potential to acquire a mutation and not really mutation. So we cannot forecast in 2 months from now there will be this mutation. So that's totally impossible for us.